Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Crow's Newsletter. This week, we got 0 games. You know why? Because it's becoming a little bit repetitive. And I know there's, so many ideas. And eventually, I understand there's going to be some repeats. But if you're repeating, if the idea is continues repeating, it loses value. And that's where now games I need to, take time. That's why the games that we do know stay up there, while the games that we don't know are forgotten. Stardew Valley left the mark being an amazing, alternative to which is Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing, which are pretty much equivalent games like those. The only difference is that Harvest Moon was a little bit bigger, I would like to say in my mind. Out loud too, and different than Harvest Moon, but it also provided a very familiar sense, so you weren't outcasted from the game. Another game that really does a good job was Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, it's Horizon Zero Dawn, which is that new one for the PS4, if I remember right. It's an open world that offers amazing utilities. It's just a survival game. It's not just a survival game. It's also, it's unique. You have, your challenge with this amazing world. You're fighting machines. You're caveman. You also, have certain missions to achieve. You also have certain mechanics to kill certain enemies. It's not just hack and slash, it's strategy as well, with some little grinding, which every game should have a little grinding. Always should have a grind. A game should never 100% flow. If it flows too perfectly, the game might be too fast. If the game's too grindy, the game seems forever and seems to just making content adds up. But you gotta grind a little bit. You want the game to flow smoothly, but you gotta say, oh wait, I'm a little too weak. Dark Souls does especially a good job. Dark Souls does especially a good job like that. You will grind a lot in that. I feel like a little too much personally, but you will grind still on Dark Souls if you don't, probably level up. You just kind of hack and slash and just grab items. You gotta level up. You gotta become better. And that's what a game should be, and that's what they're not doing anymore. On to other news, I'm going to try to get my footage out because my job is getting harder, but it ain't going to stop me. It stopped me last week, but it ain't going to stop me this week. Trust me, guys. I should say trust me all the time, but this time I have it. It's like I said, I'm actually to the point right now I'm thinking about getting a job, because to make it short, pay rate, it does not equal labor done. My job, isn't hard. It's not physically demanding, but it is mentally challenging. I deal with customer service, so I'm forced to please every person that comes through my front door of that store. On top of that, I also have to deal with state and where I am, 3 bosses above me, and where my boss is, 2 bosses above her. So, but the 2 bosses above her won't really matter if we just kind of see our points at equal, just because we're the only people in our store. But the point is that it's challenging. They're demanding a lot. I think a little too much personally, and I'm not very comfortable anymore having that kind of stress and on my back. It's really and I only been here for almost just about a year now. This month, the end of this month of April will mark my first year with this job. And up to now, they will, at first it was a little slow and whatever. Now they proposed a few things, and boom, pay rate was perfect. Pay rate equals labor. But just recently, the bosses just destroy that balance. So I'm just thinking about moving on to a different job, but I'm not sure yet. But that is everything for this. Do expect 3 episodes of Era Falls right now. I do want to finish the story of Blade Soul because that is such a good game, so much action. Well, guys, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.